Hi, I'm Brother Brian, and we are going to review some posture fundamentals for Nei Gong. We use these Gong, Kung Fu, pretty much the same posture fundamentals for all of it, because it's all related. Now, I know there are a lot of people that practice Nei Gong, and they look at it sheerly internally and go, oh, well, the rigid posture stuff, I don't want to be a Kung Fu master, I don't need it. But they're connected. There's a saying, you'll learn the internal from the external. You'll learn the external from the internal. It's very true. So these posture fundamentals should be something that you should master no matter what you're practicing, because in the end, it's what's going to help the energy flow in your body. Okay? So it's just a starting place. You know, master this, start here, and then stand how you want to stand. Because in the end, it's your understanding of your own body that's going to let you know how you need to stand and where your posture needs to be. So, let's go ahead and review these. First, when we're standing, inside lines are parallel. Our feet here. This line here are parallel together. Okay? Now, some teachers will have you stand different ways, and always listen to your teacher, because I'm going to share with you what I've learned, but it's all very subjective. And it's always best to listen to your teacher because they have first-hand experience with you, and that's the person who's gonna be able to help you. So if I tell you something here that conflicts with what they teach you, listen to them. Okay, smart thing to do. All right, so inside lines in the feet are parallel. Our knees are bent. Our knees do not go out past our toes. Okay, so don't get too far out there. That's a balance issue martially too. Your knees get out past there and somebody wants to move you towards them, they can do that. Your knees stay behind that point, then it's harder for them to pull you forward. So our knees are bent. Now up in here, this part's open. It's opening the quad. You'll feel in your hip joints here, where your legs meet this here. When your knees are in a little bit, that closes. And then they're out. Now, it's not necessarily that the knees are moving, that's just something you see when it happens. The movement, it's really up here. So here we have closed, here we have open, okay? So we want to learn how to open that first. Now, some of these, you'll actually use the different postures to close things off. Sometimes you close things off on purpose. Say, for instance, you get to a point to where instead of bringing the energy here, you're going to bring the energy all the way down to your foot and bring it up through your bone. I'm going to close this side simply by shutting that off right there, and then I can push the energy down and bring it up. So there are times when you're going to close these things off. It's important to know what opens, what closes, and how to stand. First, we're going to stand with everything open. So, inside lines, feet are parallel. Our knees do not go out past our toes. Our quads open up here. Our back is straight, okay? Our tail tucks in just a little bit to help that happen, and our head top is suspended. Okay? It's almost like someone's got a string pulling our head up here a little bit, and that helping straighten the top of the back of the spine there. So it's our straight spine, and we're also open under here. Our arms aren't against us. It's like this little ball under there. They're opened up. Same concept that we have down here. So this is open up here. That allows the energy to flow. And our shoulders are turned forward just a little bit. Our chest is caved just a little bit. Don't make it extreme. It's just a little, just so that our shoulders aren't pulled back. That doesn't help your straighten your spine or anything. So if you want a posture to practice this in, the shingle palm, it's a very good posture for that. My elbows are down, and I'm just holding a barrel here. Now stand like this and look at yourself. If you have a mirror, look in the mirror and see how your posture looks there. So, I'm going to check myself out here. Alright. I'll post like this for a while, check myself out again, you know. And as you're doing the Nei Gong practices, most of that, the meditation, the breathing and everything, you don't want to restrict yourself by being worried about your posture. So what you'll do is start your practice out either with some posting just to work on your posture, or when you're going to do something, kind of get into your posture, double check yourself, and then go ahead and do it. And don't worry about your posture after that, because it's something that will increase with time. It'll become second nature eventually, but you know, start out with the baby steps. So don't worry about being rigid the whole time. Just start out, kind of check yourself out, and then do your practice. And don't worry about the posture when you're doing your practice. Just let yourself be empty. So we want to make sure that we don't have a conflict there, because we want to achieve better posture, but we don't want to restrict our minds by worrying about it too much. So this helps keep all of our gates open. And these are gates. These are gates. Your joints are gates. There's a real big difference in how the energy flows when your gates are open, when they're closed. Now this doesn't open your gates. Doing this simply just doesn't close them. There are ways to open it. We'll get into that in another video. So for now, just work on getting your fundamental posture down, and you'll start to feel that energy flow a little better. And you'll also notice that most of the things that you learn, most of the motions you learn, are going to be correct when you use the right posture. When you turn the right way, and you're adhering to just posture basics, most of your forms and everything you learn will be performed accurately by adhering to this. So, and you can even tell the difference between when you're doing a form right and you're not doing a form right based on the very fundamental things. So, good stuff to know. So, practice your fundamentals, get your good posture down, it'll become second nature, and then you'll start to feel that energy flow a whole lot easier. So for review, let's go over what we've got here. Inside lines, my feet are parallel, my knees are bent, but they don't exceed my toes. My quad is open up here. This joint is not closed, it's open. My back is straight, my tail slightly tucked under, my rooftop is suspended, tongue is on the roof of my mouth, my shoulders are curved forward slightly, and I'm open under the arms here. So that's all there is to it. Start with the little baby steps, and eventually it'll grow, you'll get better, and then you'll feel that not only will the forms you learn come out more accurately, but you'll feel the energy flow when your body is open. And once you get the fundamentals, if you learn about your body and decide, oh, you know, this works a little better for me, do that. Everybody has their own experience. What's right for me and my body isn't necessarily what's going to be right for you and your body. It's always good to start with the classics. So I hope that helps you. Thank you, and be blessed.